Good morning. Okay, so I'm doing this leadership training course for self-improvement and for my business too. And most of the things that you learn in it can apply to any business, but especially social selling, multi-level marketing, online selling, that kind of thing. So with that, our homework, I'm starting this 14-day challenge for the leadership training. And the homework is that I need to post 4 videos over the next 2 weeks, just kind of talking a little bit about some of the things that I'm learning in the training. So I'm going to start with video number 1. And one of the biggest things, I think that we start with this probably because it affects everything in your life. And this can apply to any day, everyday life. It's called your red light and your green light story. And we all have them. Hopefully you only have green light stories, but most likely that's not the case. So let me tell you what a red light and a green light story is. A red light story is basically anything that you make up in your head or the story that you tell yourself in almost any situation. It's usually a negative story until you've learned to kind of conquer that, which is what I'm trying to learn. So something like you text a friend and you're like, hey, I have this new product that I'm selling and I love it and I would love you, to try it and give me your opinion. Something like that. It could even be, hey, what are you doing tomorrow night? I want to go see this concert. And your friend doesn't write you back right away. And they don't write you back for like a day. And in your head, all you're thinking is the negative stuff. This is your red light story. So yours could be different for any reason. But for me in selling things, usually I'm just sharing things that I love, but I know that a lot of times people think that it's pushy salespeople things. I try not to do that. But here's what I'm getting at. My red light story is, oh my gosh, I'm bothering them. They think that I'm only reaching out because I want to sell them something. They don't trust me to sell them something. They think that, I don't know what I'm talking about because I've sold things before and maybe I didn't follow through or whatever story it is in your head that you make up, and it's usually kind of a negative one. The green light story is what you need to make up in your head that's actually the truth. Because you don't really know any of this red story that you made up, the red light story for them. You know nothing about what's going on in their life. They could be busy. They could be out of town. They could not have service. Their phone could be dead. Who knows? So instead of having this automatic red light story, here's the story. The real story is, hey, I'm your friend. I'm checking in on you to see how you're doing. I found this really great product and I just want to tell you about it and I want to share it with you because it's made my life easier and better and it's easier to travel and pack and apply my makeup and whatever it is. Okay. I found, I sell shakes. I don't, but let's say I did. I sell these shakes and oh my God, I feel so much better. My joints don't hurt anymore. I want to share this with everybody, especially my friends. So my green light story is I'm an honest person. I'm a good person. I'm educated in what I'm selling. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm really not just selling this to somebody. I'm really sharing it with them. And then they do whatever they want with it after that. If they want to buy it, awesome. If they don't, that's fine too. Maybe they're using something else they already love. That's awesome. Maybe if they know a friend, they could refer them, that kind of thing. But I am providing value to somebody. I want to show them something wonderful that's cruelty-free, that's great on my sensitive skin, and maybe they have sensitive skin too. And I really just want to share with people things that might make their life easier. It's so funny because if we go shopping at Target and we find something, we'll blast it all over the place. We'll blast it all over the internet that we found this cool new thing or this cute top and everybody should go get one. And we don't feel bad about that. But if we're happen to be selling what we're boasting about, we start getting all feel guilty and think, oh my God, people are going to think I'm salesy and I'm pushy, and they're thinking that I'm only reaching out because I want to make some money and blah, blah, blah. So I'm changing my red light story to my green light story, which is I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you. I just want to make your life easier. If you're not into it, no big deal. And here's a great, for instance, another little red light story example that has nothing to do with social media or MLMs or anything like that. My husband and I were out to brunch, and sorry, honey, I'm kind of throwing you under the bus, but he saw this lady at the meter, and we were both looking at her because we were waiting for somebody, and he's like, I'm not really a fan of her hair color. And it was so strange because in the past, I probably would have noticed that thing that I didn't like about something first. And now I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. I love her coat and her shoes and like her whole fashion style. And I said, you know what? It's really created a shift in my mind. Instead of noticing the negative thing, or the thing that's negative to me anyway, I focus on all the positive things first. So I said to him, you know what? When you see something that you don't like, look at it for a second longer and pick out at least 2 things that you do like and see how it makes you feel. I'm just so much happier in general, not focusing on the negative. So that is my video and my lesson for my leadership training. I just did my homework. That was video number 1. Expect to see 3 more videos over the next 2 weeks. And if you have any questions or you want to ask me about what I do and if you might want to do it or anything about this leadership training that I'm going through, I would love to chat with you. All right, have a beautiful day.